Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the air. This is Derek Dunlap, the Positive Marketer. First, let me just thank everybody for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us tonight. This is World Global Team Elite. And let me say this, it's just an honor for you guys allowing me to be the host of this incredible special day, the movement of this team, what's going on, what's about to happen. I'm so excited. Wow, this is just an incredible time. As you can see, I have two very special ladies as my guests on the panel. And I'm going to take some time to introduce these wonderful people that it's been a pleasure to meet. Somebody got a phone on? Let's take the echo out. Anybody got a phone anywhere? Cell phone anywhere? Okay, it's gone now. Okay, so we're going to start off with Miss Nikki. Nikki, can you wave your hand? Let everybody know anything. This is Nikki. She is a leader in this industry, and I invited her just to sit on the panel. This is our first hangout, but we're going to be doing these hangouts with our own proprietary software, Space Meet, as soon as we can purchase those packages. Now, the back office right now is they're implementing things in the back office. It should be done today, and we're going to go over that. We're going to cover a lot today. I want to welcome all of the new people. We got a couple hundred new people watching this stream from all over the world. I'm going to do a brief rundown, well, full rundown of the whole product line, system, pay plan. Going to answer a lot of questions. I'm going to give you guys enough information that you'll be able to make a comfortable, positive decision if you want to join us in World Global Team Elite. So we also have Miss Janice, who is a full-time lobbyist. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Rocking and rolling. I like the little movement that you guys are doing on my left side. I see you ladies over there, and that's why I wanted to get you up here so you could tell some of the people that are just, you know, some people just sit back and wait for things to happen, but I recognize you as the leaders that you are. I appreciate all of the hard work that you're doing on that left side, and we got to, the right side got to catch up. You guys didn't surpass my right leg. So these are the two of the ladies, and there's a lot more of you out there. But these are just two special ladies that I wanted to sit here on the panel, and I just want to tell you, ladies, it's a pleasure of having you aboard the team. So without further ado, now let me just tell you guys this. I'm not a hangout man, so if I eject someone or if something goes bizarre, forgive me in advance, okay? We're supposed to be on Space Meet. Things happen. We had to do a hangout, but I had to do this before our new back office. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share my desktop. And I want to welcome everybody to the U.S. pre-launch warm-up. It's my pleasure again. This is Derek Dunlap, the Positive Marketer. And let me give you a breakdown. We are proud to introduce to you tonight, December 23rd, 2 days before the holiday, World Global Network USA. Now, we are a multi-million-dollar company active worldwide in more than 100 countries. Thanks to you guys and girls, the thousands of affiliates who share our products and services. We are a solid holding company, World Media Technology Corp. We are listed as a public U.S. company on the QTCQB with the symbol, I like to call it WADAS, okay? And you can head over to otcmarkets.com. Check out the stock. Is live and rolling. And let me tell you this, we are not a startup company. This is not a startup company. We have offices in Singapore, one in New York, the U.S., UK, London, China, Russia, Moscow, and the reason why we're all here, coming next year, 2015, the big event, the grand opening of our U.S. office in Miami. Ladies and gentlemen, the man behind the movement, and I had a young man, I talked to a young man the other day, and he said, Derek, you're so pumped up and you're so excited about this new space computer. And he asked me, well, how do you know it's going to be able to compete with Google? Or how do you know it's going to be able to keep up with the iPhone and technology? You know, I see the pictures, but you know, how do you know? And it all starts with this man that you see on the screen right here. I've done my research on Mr. Fabio Gaudi. He's the CEO and president and he founded one of the second largest ISPs in Italy back in 1994. Now let me tell you what an ISP is. Well, Comcast is the ISP. It's an internet service provider, and he found back in 1994 he had enough technology back then to found the second largest, okay, and the fifth largest in Europe back in 1994. That's when AOL was saying you got mail. So this guy is ahead of the curve when it comes to technology. In 1997, he founded a Mecotech International in Singapore. Here's the thing that really sold me on Fabio. 2002, he presented to the market one of the first touch screen LCD personal computers. 2005, he developed one of the first successful video over internet protocol platforms, which we know today. I'll give you an example. Skype is a VoIP platform. So Fabio has a track record of being, you know, ahead of the curve in technology, and that's when I just dove head in when I saw this guy's track record. Now this is 2012. I'm going to bring you up to 2014, which, you know, I got to update this slide. I know you guys should have got an email. Fabio, as we speak, is up for the internet, the top 10 emerging CEOs for 2014. He was up in 2012 and 2013. So this young man, I call him young man, he is doing some positive things in the network marketing industry. And I just want you guys to know, we haven't even started in the USA, and already World Global Network is the 8th most visited network marketing website in the world. Now I want you guys and girls to do your research. Don't take my word for it. You can go to alexa.com. We are number 8. We're number 13 in the top 200 network marketing companies in the world. We're number 13, and I just want you to remember, we have not even launched in the United States yet. I'm super duper excited. I think one of the things that really impressed me, I'm one of those marketers that just like to give back to the marketplace. I won't go deep into my story, but I was homeless on the streets of Detroit for 90 tough days. It was the low point of my life. Too proud to go home. So I know what it's like to be, you know, sleeping under the bridge and drinking. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I was humbled in my life, so I know what it is to have money and to be without money. And this foundation, worldforpeople.org, ladies and gentlemen, if you get a chance, go over to worldforpeople.org and see what World Global Network is doing in some of the poorest countries in the world. World Global Network is providing opportunities and fresh water and clothing and houses to improve the quality of life in the world's poorest regions. And it just struck a nerve, and I just knew that this was the company for me. Not even talking about the space computer and all of the other innovative products that we have, but just the World Global Movement. I love what they stand for. And what is it? What is our mission? Our mission, ladies and gentlemen, is changing people's lives through revolutionary business opportunities in the direct sales industry and developing innovative ideas that improve the quality of life. And that's why we're all here. I don't know about you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to leave an inheritance for my children's children. Let me say that again, okay? I am here. My why is to leave an inheritance for my children's. And I think being in the #1 growth industry right now, which is wearable technology, I am positive that with this company, World Global Network, based on their track record and what they're already doing, averaging $150 million per year for the last 3 years, and let me say this again, without the United States and without a space computer and without the space system that I'm about to introduce to you guys in just a few minutes, it's only going to explode. We are at the peak of the mountain. I hope you guys are ready. I'm super excited. I've been going at this for 16 weeks, 18-hour days. I believe you get out of something what you put into it. And I'm telling you, you're at the right place at the right time. Okay, the mobile technology, the world will have to embrace the mobile technology. It is growing 5 times. Wearable technology is growing 5 times faster than mobile. And I want you guys to know this, okay? Mobile, okay, and wearable technology, it's not a fad. It's not a craze. It's a behavior. What do I mean by behavior? People stand outside for days just to get a new iPhone, okay? Where I'm from in Detroit, Michigan, they had to implement laws to stop people from texting and driving. We're talking about mobile. We're not even talking about wearable technology, which is up and coming, surpassing mobile, which is the fastest growth industry, hidden giant, sleeping giant in the industry. So no technologies will thrive without the right apps, games, smart TVs, and movies in 2015 and so on. Okay, now I love this picture right here. This picture allows you to see how far we've come as far as technology. Now that first picture there, that's an actual computer which takes up 800 square feet. That's how big the hard drive was back in the beginning. Now, if you miss the computer craze, don't worry about it. A lot of money was made in the computer craze. The laptop right in the center. I remember my wife asked me for that laptop about 4 years ago. The one with the guy holding up, it looks like a kind of thick laptop. And remember the cell phones, the ones that look like big old walkie-talkies. If you had one of those phones back in the day, you were so super duper cool. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to introduce to you guys will change the way we communicate for the time to come. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Introducing to you World Global Network. Now, this is the space computer and the Lumina glasses. Now, a lot of people were sending me emails and calling me saying, Derek, I've seen so many different types of the computer and different types of the glasses. Let me explain, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at right now. These are photos from Dubai. The Lumina glasses that you see were just for the display. They actually plugged into a module, and the space computer that you see before us was, you see the big plug in it? That was the demo model that gave the people in Dubai the reality of how the space computer functioned. Okay, so these are not the glasses that we will actually have when we purchase our space computers. Okay, let's move a little further. This, what you're looking at right now, is the actual finished product of the space computer. Let's talk about it and go into some detail of what makes this a proprietary product. First of all, as you can see, it's a sleek European design. I'm talking top-notch quality. It does not need an internet connection. It creates its own hotspot, its own Wi-Fi. It can power all of your other devices in the room, okay? It has an audio in, an audio out, a video in, video out, a USB drive, and as you see, a HD camera right on the front of this computer. It's 2.5 inches. It has a clip that you can see at the bottom. You can clip it on your belt or you can put it in your pocket. Now, just let me tell you, there's no compromise in the power of this computer. Anything you can do on your home desktop computer. My computer that I'm doing this hangout on right now runs off of 4 CPUs. The new space computer runs off 8 CPUs, and I'm still trying to figure out how Fabio put that much power in such a small device. That is the space computer. Now, these, as you can see on this picture, I wish I could get more pictures, but when the new back office is open and we get all of our updated pictures and videos, you'll be seeing these Space Lumina glasses a lot clearer. These are the actual finished Space Lumina glasses. This is the sleek European design. And I know what some of the baby boomers are saying. I said the same thing. Oh, man, I don't want to wear those big old glasses. Well, let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 44 years old, and I'll tell you, these glasses that you see right now are so cool to the generation up under us. Can you imagine Justin Bieber wearing these glasses, or Soulja Boy, or some of the entertainers? These are what's happening and what's going on in the world right now. sleek European design. They're only 6.5 grams. Let's get into some details about these glasses. They have 3 different dimensions, which I like to call the wow when people put on these glasses. The first is the infinity view, which can give you a HD view up to 420 inches in full HD. Now, I got a 60-inch HD big screen TV in my office that I'm pretty proud of. Imagine watching your videos, your entertainment, football games, music. You can watch all of these things on the infinity view, and when you look up to the sky, it adjusts based on what's in front of you. Now, the next dimension I want to talk about is the augmented reality and virtual reality view. Okay? Now, I want you to imagine Facebook up in the sky 3 feet away from you. And you can take your hand and move Facebook up and down and side to side. And you can say, go to YouTube with your voice, and YouTube pops up in the sky. Now, you can see YouTube, you can see Facebook, but you can see your wife behind Facebook in another dimension. That's the augmented reality and virtual reality effect that the Infinity glasses gives you. We also have 3D viewing for games and live experience. As I said before, touch and voice gesture control. Imagine calling your friend on our space computer saying, call Nikki. And as long as Nikki's phone number, right, and address is in your app, the space computer will dial her touch-free, hands-free. With this technology, ladies and gentlemen, 5 years from now, you heard it from me first, the cell phone will be extinct. Everyone will have the HD space computer. And then I forget to mention, HD speakers on the right and left ear, full surround sound. Only 6.5 grams. Fashion and prescription lens are on the way when we go live in 2015. And I want you guys, ladies and gentlemen, to know this is just the beginning. This is just what we're launching with, okay? As technology keeps moving and moving, this is just the first version of the space computer. This is not the end. This is just the beginning, okay? Now, let's talk about the applications that we will be selling today, okay? You don't have to wait on a space computer. It'll be nice to have one right now. We all want them right now, but the space computers will be available the first quarter of next year, okay? They retail at $1,200, and you can purchase a space computer. But the applications that go inside the space computer, which I'm going to talk about right now, are the actual applications that you'll be able to purchase that will work on your Mac, your PC, a tablet, a smartphone, any device in the world, okay? We're going to be talking about Space Meet, Space Works, Space VoIP, and Space Wireless. Also, we got some new ones. We got Space Video and Space Media, okay? Let's jump into some of these applications. Now, Space VoIP is one of my favorites. Space VoIP provides unlimited calling to over 100 countries on both landlines and mobile phones. You can make VoIP calls directly from you ready for this? Your Mac or PC, tablet, smartphone, or the new space computer. I had a guy ask me the other day, he said, Derek, if the space computer doesn't come out until next year, how are we going to sell packages? Because our proprietary apps will work on any device you have right now with nothing to download. Fantastic. The next is Space Meet, ladies and gentlemen, a unique cloud-based platform for online meetings, and I can't wait to get Space Meet. We'll be doing all of our future webinars with this Space Meet platform. So we're going to say goodbye to the Google Hangouts and hello to technology to Space Meet. It's for your video conferences, regardless of your operating system, time zone, or location. Without a download, we can host up to 1,500 webinar attendees because we have 3 rooms. We can combine all 3 rooms and up to 32 conference participants. So imagine doing a webinar with 32 people on the screen. Right now we have 3 people on the screen. Imagine 32 people in the conference. This will actually help you build any business or program that you're currently available in on top of building your world global network. The next is Space Wireless. And now this is a first. This is an industry first. I had a young man ask me, okay, who is World Global Network? Who are they going through? Are you guys affiliates for Verizon? Are they with, Sprint? They can't be by themselves. They got to be with AT&T. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Space Wireless. We are not an affiliate of any other 4G network. We have our own international, 4G network in the U.S. and international, with a text and data plans on the fastest 4G network in the country. You can call any landline, mobile phones, over 100 countries using the World SIM card or the World GN's own World Phone for you. Now, our Space Wireless program will work on any mobile phone as long as it is unlocked. Okay, if you don't know what that means, unlocked, it has to be able to put another SIM card in it. And most phones that you buy from AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon, most of them are locked to lock you into that contract, okay? Last but not least, SpaceWorks is a virtual collaboration. When it reaches a new level with the SpaceWorks, you can share videos, pictures, files, documents without ever leaving the application. You don't need an email attachment. Nothing is required. And ladies and gentlemen, what I like about all of these apps, they're all congruent. They all work together. You're not logging in and out of different platforms. This is one platform that you can invite your prospects with, and all of these apps work together. Incredible. Let's talk about the Space postcards. I wish I had this right now. It's so many things, ladies and gentlemen, I could be doing right now. Imagine my wife sends out, what we at, honey? 160 Christmas cards this year, okay? Just add up the stamps. We could have easily got a name and an email address and sent out Space postcards with videos of me and my wife telling everybody to have a Merry Christmas. We're talking about technology. You got a lot of different templates back there, and you can even do your video emails, okay? All of this is included. Space Media, I can't wait to watch my football games on my new Space computer. This is for your videos, your movies, music, educational, ebooks, games, and more. It's a multimedia platform for your entertainment, leisure, and education. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting started. Is anybody out there excited? Am I the only one excited? Nikki, are you excited?
I'm excited.
We're excited. Oh my Lord. Can you see why we've been working 18 hours a day for the last 16 weeks building this power team? Now some of you are on the fence. And let me tell you the special that we're running right now. If you're brand new, we're running a special thing up until December 29th, Pacific Standard Time. 12 a.m. is the cutoff, okay? You can get involved with us in the World Global Network for a yearly, not monthly, $49 to get you your digital starter kit. Now, in that digital starter kit is everything you need to start building your World Global Network business. We have all of the videos, we have PDF documents, everything you need, webinars. The new compensation plan will be built in that does all of the telling, selling, and explaining. It's a yearly, $49 to get started. Once you get started, we're going to talk about some of the packages that are going to be available, okay? Now, I know a lot of people had a lot of questions about the package, and I'm going to break this down so simple that even a fourth grader will understand. The first package that we will be selling tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going live tonight, is the personal package. Let me tell you what's in the package first. It's only $149, and it is a personal package. Now, the wireless plan is optional on all three packages. Now, on the personal package, you will be able, if you would like, to have unlimited 4G wireless, okay, includes voice, text, and data, up to 3 gigs. Space Media will be included. Now, when you look at the Space Media, you can have 8 video conferences, 25 webinar seats, video share, slides, okay, rebranding and collaboration. It also comes with the Space Voice that we talked about that will allow you to call over 100 countries absolutely free of charge. Got a lot of background noise there, ladies. I might have to mute somebody. Little noise. Let us just get through this. We're almost done. Appreciate you. Love you. Okay. Now, this package sells for a one-time fee of $149. Okay. The monthly service plan, or some companies call it the auto ship, we call it a monthly service plan, is only $45. Now, here's the thing. if you want to add the unlimited wireless, okay, you get them both for only $75 a month. Let me say that again, okay? The monthly service plan is only $45 for everything that I just explained to you, ladies and gentlemen. But now if you want to add the 4G wireless, you get them both for only $75. Your phone has to be unlocked, and if your phone is not unlocked, the only other option is to just purchase a world phone for you from your back office, okay? Now, when you sell this $149 personal package, it gives you a CV, some people call CV volume, of $50. You get a fast retail bonus of $15 and a generation bonus of $10, and we're going to go into that in just a couple of slides from now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our personal plan. Let's go to the next plan. Now, this is our partner plan. Now, our partner plan has everything that the personal plan had, but you'll see some of the functions will start opening up. Now, the wireless plan, once again, is optional if you want to add it on, okay? It comes with Space Works, but now you see Space Works has unlimited talk and agenda, 10 gigabytes of storage. If you look over at Space Meet, now you can have up to 16 people on video, 50 webinar seats. You see some other options, video sharing, slide presenters. Now you can record the videos, collaboration, okay? Things are just opening up. It comes with the Space VoIP. Remember, you can call over 100 countries absolutely free of charge, and it comes with Space Media. Now, this particular package is a one-time payment of only $299, all right? The monthly service plan, once again, is only $45. Now, if you want to add the unlimited 4G wireless, you get them both for $75. I don't know any other program on the planet that's going to give you unlimited 4G wireless and the space system with all of these apps, right, for $75 a month. I have an iPhone 6. I'm paying $160 a month for 3G. Okay? It just makes sense from the value. And what's so special about this, you can't get this anywhere else but from a world global consultant, okay? So the CV, when you sell this particular package, when you come on board, right, you'll be a consultant, you'll get 100 CV off the partner package. You'll get a fast retail bonus of $30. You'll get a generation bonus of $10, and a brick bonus, as you can see, is added on of $15. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our partner package where the compensation plan kicks in. Now, here's the big one here. I couldn't wait to tell you about this. This is for all of the people that just want to grab the bull by the horns and just go master. You're going to do the same amount of work building the partner plan and the personal plan as you would building the master plan. The master plan is where the rubber meets the road. Now, let's take a look at the wireless in this plan. Now, in the master plan, you get unlimited 4G international, okay? International mobile, okay? On the fastest 4G network. Space Works, as you see, everything is unlimited on this plan. Unlimited storage. Look at the Space Meet, 32 video conferences. You get 3 webinar rooms. So it's 500 times 3. That's up to 1,500 people in your seats. Everything is unlocked. Video share, slide presentation, recording, collaboration tools, rebranding. You get the works. You get the VoIP. 100 different countries, absolutely free of charge. Space Media is thrown in. Now, this service plan is only $75. But let me tell you the special we're running on this master plan right now. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to put pressure on you, but you have up until December 29th. Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m., this deal will be over. Right now, tonight, you'll be able to buy this master package for only $299. Okay, it's the Gold Master Plan. So if you decide to join that person who invited you to this webinar, you can get this master pack. It's the Gold Master Plan for only $299 and be qualified, right, to receive the 200 CV that you see on this plan. You get 200 CV, you get a fast retail bonus of $60, you get a generation bonus of $25, and a brick bonus of $30. And I didn't forget, if you wanted to add the unlimited 4G international, right, service plan, you get them both for only $129 a month. Still under, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm paying for iPhone 6 right now. I'm paying $160, okay? The natural service plan without the 4G wireless is only $75 a month to go master. Can you see? Sounds like I'm preaching. Help me, Lord. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one of the things that I really, really, really love is the way that World Global Network compensates its marketers. We get paid 8 different ways we're compensated. Let me introduce to you the new global, okay, global 8 Infinity plan. Now, the 8 ways we get paid. First is the fast retail bonus. I'm going to go into detail about each way. Just let me tell you what they are real fast. We get paid on team volume commissions, the Infinity residual volume. We get paid on the Infinity brick bonuses. We get paid on generation matching bonus. We have what's called a money box that we get paid on. We have car bonuses and lifestyle bonuses. Now, it's required by law that I read the small print. A lot of people get very, very excited. As you can see, I'm getting excited when we talk about money and compensation, okay? So legally, I must say, the following illustrations are only for educational purposes, and it is not any intent to serve as a guarantee of income. Success in this business requires hard work, dedication, and good sales skills. The average participant in this business earns between $500 and $2,000 per year. Some earn less, while some earn much, much more. Let's go into the 8 ways, ladies and gentlemen, that we get paid. The first is the fast retail bonus, okay? Anytime a service plan or a product is purchased, we get paid immediately, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to wait 7 days. We don't have to wait 14 days. We don't have to wait 21 days. We get paid immediately. The money is automatically put on our World Card. When we go live in 2015, we'll be issued World Cards. Right now, as I speak, World is actually integrating the new payment processor plans in our back office, okay? We're going to talk about that in a minute. So it's like getting an extra 30 paychecks per month because we get paid immediately. If you go out and sell 10 Space computers in one day, you get paid 10 times on the fast retail bonus. The second way is the team volume commissions, okay? Now, this is what really pumps me up. I'm a guy, I like to do 3-way calls. I like to get on the phones with my team. I like to help people build, and we're compensated. Now, let me make this complicated figure here very, very simple, okay? So, this is you right here, ladies and gentlemen. You go out, you start pounding the concrete, or you're on Facebook or Sue or YouTube. You bring in Molly. Now, we're just basing this on the master package, okay? And the master package, when you sell a master package, it's 200 points in volume. Volume turns into money. So Molly comes in on the master plan, and you generate 200 CV on the right. Then you go out and you share World Global Network with Brad. He comes in on the master plan, which is another 200 CV on the left. So the left matches the right. So if you add 200 and 200, it's 400. World is going to pay us 10% on the right, 10% on the left. 10% on the right is 200. That's $20. 10% on the left, 200, $20. You add them both together, $40 paid out weekly for just these 2 people. Okay? Let me say that again. The master plan, you get 200 in CV, which is volume. Molly bought a master package. Brad bought a master package. Add them both together, the right and the left match. We get 10% on each leg. 400, you take 10%, it's 40 bucks. Super duper simple. The rest of this is just a duplication. Okay, Lisa is 200. I can't even read this. I'll just say Lois. I need glasses, right? 10% on here is 20 bucks. 10% over here is 20. Add them both together, $40. Real simple, okay? That's another bonus about World Global Network. We don't just get paid on the weak leg at about 5%, right? Like some companies, I won't say any names, we get paid 10% off the right and the left when they match. Super duper positive. Now, the Infinity residual. This is another one. I love this. This is like having a uni level on the back end of a compensation plan. And I know many companies on the market today, this is their whole compensation plan, okay? So now what happens is every time a package is sold and that member pays that monthly service plan, now we're just talking about the master plan right now, okay? You make a $25 residual income. Now I'm going to explain this to you. This is one of my favorite things to explain. I find this very humorous. I'm going to explain this to you two ways, ladies and gentlemen. One way is going to get you all bubbly and excited, and you're going to jump up and say, yippee, hooray. And the other way is going to make you say, oh, really? Okay, so let me explain the first way to you, okay? Now, you are my sponsor, okay? You're in the blue, and you is me. We're just going to flip this. I go out. I'm excited. I tell somebody about World Global Network. They buy a master pack from me, right? They pay their monthly service plan. What's going to happen every month, I'm going to get $25 in residual income. You see it's pink? That goes to me. This is me, okay? Now the next person, I go out. I'm excited. I tell them about World Global Network. They purchase a package. They pay their monthly service plan. Now this month, that $25 is going to roll up to you, because you're my sponsor, okay? Somebody's jumping up and down. Imagine if you brought me into World Global Network, okay? The next person, this is my third person. They buy a master package. They pay their service plan. The third one is going to go to me, $25 a month. But now my fourth person, you guys know what's going to happen. I'm going to bring them in. They're going to purchase that master pack, pay the monthly service plan. That one is going to go up to you. So let's do a recap. I will get paid on my first, my third, my fifth, my seventh, my ninth, 11th, 13th, 15th to infinity. It never stops. And my sponsor will get paid on my second, my fourth, my sixth, my eighth, my 10th, my 12th, all the way into infinity. Now let me clear something up. I had a guy I was doing the three-way. He said, wait a minute, Derek, you're going to be taking my people, dude? I said, no, partner, relax, relax. I'm not passing up the actual person to my sponsor. I keep my person. I'm simply passing up $25. This person stays with me. I still get paid on the fast retail bonus. Remember, I still get paid off team volumes. I still get paid off matching bonuses, and I still get paid off the money bank. I'm simply rewarding my sponsor for her efforts of helping me build my team. So we're kind of sharing the residual income part, okay? Now here's the other way that I promised you, okay? I'm your sponsor, okay? You go out, right? You do your own call. You bring somebody in, okay? They purchase a master package. They pay their monthly service plan. You get that first $25, okay? I told you it'd be a little different when I explained it this way. Now, your second person that you bring in, when they pay that monthly service plan, that money's going to roll up to me, okay? Not the person, just $25. So to make this simple, you'll get your first, your third, your fifth, your seventh, your ninth, your 11th to infinity. It never stops, okay? And your sponsor will get your second, your fourth, your sixth, your eighth, your 10th, 12th, 14th to infinity. Super duper simple, okay? We're talking about the master plan. This is the infinity residual income. Let's move on. Now the fourth way is the infinity brick bonus, and this rewards us for helping each other build our teams. There's no I in teams. Now this is not a residual income. Same concept, okay, but it's only a one-time payment for the brick bonus. Once again, you are my sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. You bring me in, I go out, I get excited, I show somebody the World Global Network opportunity, okay, they come in, and then I help them get one on the right and one on the left. I'm helping them build their team. World Global Network is going to reward me now with a one-time $30 brick bonus when I help someone get one on the left and one on the right, okay? I go back out. I'm enthusiastic. I'm positive. I get another person, and I help that person get two. This particular $30 will roll up to my sponsor, not the two people, not the person, just $30, okay? So let's make this short. You are smart, intelligent people. I would get my first, my third, my 5th, my 7th, my 9th, and my evens, my 2nd, my 4th, my 6th, my 8th, and my 10th will go up to my sponsor, who hopefully is doing 3-way calls with me and hangouts like this. We're working together, so we're sharing the wealth. Now, I want you to keep in mind, you're not losing the person like in most MLM companies. That person rolls up to the sponsor. That's not the case. It's just the $30 payment, okay? I wanted to clear that up. This is super, super simple when you explain it this way, okay? Now, the 5 is the generation matching bonus, which we call the career plan. We're talking about the master level. You start at 5% all the way up to 25%. You can make 25% of each consultant that you invite into the World Global Network opportunity. And this is just this in itself, ladies and gentlemen. Some of us have hundreds. I know a young man that has almost 1,000 personally invited consultants. He's going to make up to 25% per week per consultant. Let's look at these over here. When you get your brick bonus, you become a team developer, and this is where the 5% starts. Okay, the next is gold, platinum, diamond, director gold, director platinum, director diamond, president gold, president platinum, president diamond, and my goal to become a president millionaire. When you reach this top, I can only assume you'll be at 25%. Imagine every single week getting 25% of every personally sponsored consultant that you bring into this business. Life-changing. That's all I can say is life-changing. The money box. I love the money box. This promotes retention. And most companies, I don't know about you guys, I can bring them in, but for some reason, the retention, they come in, they stay for a couple of months, maybe 90 days, something shiny pops up, they're gone. What World Global Network has put in place, I love this. This is called the money box, okay? Now, what's going to happen? Now, we're talking about the master, so we're going to be talking about 2%, okay? When you come in at master, you'll get 2%. Every week, you will accumulate 2% of the volume, okay? Every week, the total volume, your entire team. I'm not talking about personally sponsored. I'm talking about your left leg. This is including your spillover and your right leg. You're going to accumulate 2% for 52 weeks or 12 months. At the end of the year, ladies and gentlemen, as long as you're active, what do I mean by active? Just pay your service bill. It's like just paying your phone bill. I've been with Sprint for 7 years. I would have got this money box 7 times just being active. Active means you're paying your service plan. You're paying your space computer bill. You're paying your service plan. You're going to get all of the cash that's accumulated over those 52 weeks. So if you're out here, you're pounding the pavement, you're building a power team, I can't even imagine what some of these checks will look like. We'll be getting these checks like right now, okay? Imagine getting one of these checks at 2% for 52 weeks for the total volume of everybody in your organization. Mind-boggling. Somebody get excited for me out there. I can feel the energy. Somebody just hollered over in YouTube land. We're moving right along. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. 7, we get car bonuses. Now, this is something that I could only dream about. Now, I knew one day I would be driving just an awesome piece of machinery is what I call it. Now, my wife says I'm cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm just smart with money. So I would probably never, ever pay $4,000 a month to drive a car. That's just me. But now if World Global Network is going to give me up to $4,000 per month towards driving the car of my dreams, I have no problem taking Fabio's money. We're talking about Ferraris, Lamborghinis. I call them Porsches. Some people call them Porsches. Aston Martins, Lotuses, etc. Car bonuses at the right time, okay? Somebody giggling out there. Powerful, powerful, positive stuff. The last way, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the end. I just wanted to go through this so you understand what you have in front of you. And don't forget, we're talking about the fastest growth industry on the planet. We're not selling potions and lotions. We're not pitching people, hey, go on this 90-day fast, and if you don't die before the night. We're talking about wearable technology. We're talking about the first wearable computer. This is going to be the easiest build of some of you guys' lives, okay? So the lifestyle bonus. When you become president millionaire, you will be able to travel to some of the most luxurious and wonderful locations around the world. You guys saw some of the videos that World Global Network produces. I mean, top of the line, everything. You're also going to get this, we call it where I'm from, this iced up watch. The watch is very, very, they call it a masterpiece, full of diamonds when you become the president millionaire. This is the 8th way that we get paid in World Global. And I just want to go over a couple of more things with you. I want to open this up. Is anybody excited out there?
We're excited.
Yes. I see people over on YouTube very, very excited. This is the email. I want to cover some things up to date. Absolutely. Here's the email. Here's the email, ladies and gentlemen, that World Global sent out a couple days ago. I think it was the day before. So I want to make sure everybody on this hangout knows exactly what's going on, because some of you are in the dark. Let me bring you up to speed, okay? First of all, okay, let's just start at number 1. I'm actually on the exact email. Some of you got this. Some of you don't even know what I'm talking about. So it's up to me to shine some light on this, okay? The new back offices, okay? They are working on the new back offices right now. They're loading up all of our new products and packages and, syncing the merchant accounts together. What I found out by doing some digging and just talking to some of the other leaders is the Infinity 8 program is not just for the United States, okay? They're not getting this back office together just for us. They have incorporated the Infinity 8 comp plan will be the one and only global compensation plan for all of World Global Network. So that's why we're kind of like a week behind. They got to make sure everything is working together before they go live. And you know what? I can respect that. I've been in so many companies that launch prematurely, and I mean just disaster pre-launches. I mean, you name it, it happened. So I can respect them for, pushing it back a week, giving us some extra time. The integrity of this company is so high, and that's what I respect about World Global. If they pushed it back another week, if it wasn't right, I would respect them for that. I really appreciate the integrity of this country. There's no rush. We want things done right. We want everything lined up so we can have a smooth, prosperous pre-launch. And remember, this is just the beginning. We're going into a soft pre-launch. Our official launch isn't until March 2015. So those of you who are on the fence, man, you better dive in now, or good luck in March when we get these space computers. Good luck trying to come in. Okay, so number 2, implementation of the U.S. Infinity plan. I talked about that. They're going to be putting the Infinity plan into the back office, so that'll do a lot of the, selling, telling, and explaining for you guys. It'll help you build your business faster, and we'll have videos. The video page, I got a chance to look at that today. Fantastic, fabulous, top notch, very, very professional. Now, number 3, I want to make sure you guys that have already paid the $49 and you're just waiting to purchase a package, make sure you update your banking, okay? Because starting tonight, the 23rd to the 29th, we will start generating fast retail bonuses when these packages are purchased. Everyone that you invited into World is going to make a decision of what package they want to purchase tonight, okay? So make sure, well, you can't get in there now, but the first thing you want to do is make sure your banking information is set up correctly, okay? You just simply log into the back office. You go to the profile. From the profile tab, you click on the business, and from the business, just fill in the appropriate information. They added, just for the United States, they have a routing number. Before it was just a SWIFT code or a Swiss code. A Swiss code is for international people, but for the United States, all you have to do to make it simple is just put your account number, ladies and gentlemen, the bank name, bank address, the routing number. Now, the reason you're setting this up, because on the 29th, okay, the end of this pay period, we're going to get a detailed email explaining how we transfer the funds from the World iPay to our bank accounts or debit card, any kind of card that can receive direct deposit, okay? As long as you got an account number and a routing number, now don't quote me, it should work, okay? So make sure the banking information is filled out correctly. It don't make sense if you can't. Save yourself a headache, okay? All right, number 4, the merchant account integration. We just went over that. Okay, as I told you guys before, in the United States, we'll be using iPayout. And if you're in Canada, you'll also use iPayout. Now, if you're in Mexico, you'll be using PayU. Okay, but now after our official launch in March, everyone around the globe will be using the iPayout system. Number 5, the Go-To Master contest that I told you about when I was showing you the different packages. Okay. You guys and girls who have not, I'm gonna talk to two different people so you can get this, okay? No pressure, okay? But if you're gonna come in, you might as well come in at Master when it's discounted. You have up until December 29th, Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. to, number 1, pay the $49 yearly affiliate digital starter kit fee. Once you pay the digital starter kit fee, you will be able to log into your back office. When you log into your back office, if you want to take advantage of this discount, okay, you will click on the master package. You will not be charged $5.99. You will be charged $2.99 as long as you meet the deadline. It's Friday, December 29th. Pacific Standard Time. I want to be totally clear on this because I can already, you guys have no idea how many calls I get. Do I still get time to get in? Just last minute shoppers. So I'm just telling you, the cutoff date is December 29th, Pacific Time. Okay, now there's another group of people like me. Okay, it's us. The people who have WIP vouchers and people who have already purchased their affiliate digital starter kit. We're already promoting. We're already building teams. Okay, what's going to happen sometime tonight, and I probably won't sleep tonight because I'm going to keep refreshing my back office until it opens up. We have up until December 29th to purchase the master package. You simply go into the back office, log in, purchase the master package. You will not be charged $5.99. You will only be charged $2.99. And as long as you do this before the cutoff date, you guys know it by heart, December 29th, Pacific Time, 12 a.m., you will qualify for the Go-To Master Plan. This is simple stuff. This is all this email said. You see how detailed this is? But this is all they said in this email. Okay? Review. And we're going to talk about the Infinity downline strategy. I'm just going to touch on this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo the whole training center because we're going to have a new back office. I'm going to make a video and I'm going to show you a strategy as far as building your right team and your left team. Let me just give you a real quick example. I'm going to let you guys go. It's only 9:53. I'm doing good on time. Okay, so if you bring in 2 people, and we call them builders. Builders are people who can bring in, you know, hundreds of people. Let's just say hundreds of people. If you bring in a builder, right, you want to put one builder on your right side and another builder on your left side. Now, I want you guys to understand something. You don't need thousands of people to build this business. All you need is a few focused and dedicated people who are willing to learn. And I'm going to tell you why. This is different from anything that we've ever done before, and I'm experiencing it right now. With the Space computer, you're not going to have to sell it. This is all you're going to have to do if you're lucky enough to be able, if God blesses you and you purchase a Space computer, all you got to do is put the glasses on 25 people a day. It's a numbers game, ladies and gentlemen. If you do that every day, you will sponsor 5 to 6 people into your business every single day. It's a no-brainer. The computer is that advanced. Let me say that again. You don't have to sell and make thousands of phone calls. Take your Infinity glasses and put them on the face of 25 people a day, and you will sponsor 5 to 6 people into your business every single day. I dare somebody to try to prove me wrong. It's going to be that simple, okay? That's why they have the space computers as the demo. That's why it's so imperative to get your hands on a space computer. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you different strategies of how to strategically line up your team. Now, there's no right way or wrong way, but logically, you want to put one builder on one side and one builder on the other side. Because remember, we get paid off the right and the left leg when they match. So if you put 2 builders on one side, you might have 1,000 on one side and 25 on the other side. Okay, so that's why you want to learn how to balance those legs, and I'll be making videos and putting them in our training and resource center to show you exactly what I mean by that. I'm gonna get on those videos as soon as this back office, opens. I like to record my screen. I'm gonna walk you guys through that and get you all set up and make sure your business profile is set up, all of the good stuff. Okay, and finally, we're going to get an email. I told you about the World iWallet between the 19th and the 20th. Oh, one more thing. Got to get this in. Okay, we're going to get paid on the fast retail bonus starting tonight, starting today, the 23rd. The cutoff for this week will be the 29th. That's your fast retail bonus. Remember, we get paid instantly. Now, on the 30th, okay, that's when we'll get the payout for the team volume. Remember? Right? We got a right leg and a left leg. We're selling packages, so we're going to start building volume on that master pack. That's 200 CV per package sold. So when your right, remember, matches your left, we get 10%. That payout will be on the 30th, okay? And you'll get an email of how to transfer your funds from the iPayout, remember, to your banking account or your debit cards. Okay, so be looking out for that email sometime around the 29th or the 30th. It'll be very, very detailed, but it's simple. You just put in your banking information, your routing number, push a button, it'll transfer from one account to the other account. All right, I think I went over everything. I'm gonna come on back over here. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Oh, we got a young man on the screen, Big Bird. Anybody want to add? Let me tell you guys, my man Rodney Burton just jumped on the call. Rodney, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got to give you a little time to shine. Now, this gentleman here is one of those guys that is a very, very, very elite marketer, and I've been working with this brother here for what, about 4 or 5 years now, Rodney?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
4 or 5 years, and Rodney, just tell everybody, because Rodney is already one of the top income earners in DS Domination. Him and another good friend of mine, Roger, is the owner over there. He just won a $100,000 car over at DS Domination, so he's not pressed for any money, right? He's making good money. Rodney, what made you consider World Global Network? What made you join the team?
Man, I just really like the technology. I mean, if I didn't sell to anyone else, I would wear it myself because I'm a real techie guy, so to speak. I mean, I like gadgets. I'm a gadget person. And it's cutting edge. Anything cutting edge is exciting. I always say to everybody, sexy sales. This is very, very, very sexy. It's not something that's hard to sell. If you had to sell it, you show it to somebody and they'll get it. I mean, I can't wait to get mine. Period. Point blank. and then you know me and you worked together for a long time, man. So I would love the pleasure to do work closely with you on something this special.
Okay, positive. Okay, Janice.
Hey.
How you feel?
I'm excited. I'm good. How are you?
Positive. I can't wait to get off this hangout and just start refreshing this back office page. Who's the young gentleman that jumped on? You're live.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Eric, what's going on?
Sir.
How you feel, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You excited?
Ready for this? Yes, I am. Ready to go.
Ready to rock. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for jumping on this hangout. As I said before, you can look for some more videos, step-by-step tutorials. I'm going to show you guys how to position your team, your left and right, how to do your Infinity residual. Just a little brief strategy, nothing too difficult. You can look out for those videos in the next day or two. Keep an eye on the back office tonight. It should be open tonight. Worst case scenario, tomorrow. We're excited. I thank you guys. I really appreciate those of you who are pounding the concrete. You know who you are. The ones who've been grinding with me for 16 weeks. Now is the time to step up to the plate, hit one over the fence. Thank you for coming to this hangout. We'll be doing these hangouts every single week. Now the next one will be with our own proprietary software, Space Media. I didn't know. Look how blurry my screen. This is just a hangout, right? Our technology is so far advanced in what we're on right now. I can't wait to use it. This is Derek Dunlap. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Have a happy holiday, a happy new year. I'll see you guys the first of the year. Hopefully we'll all be smiling. A lot of big commissions is going on. I've been looking in my back office. A lot of people are going to make some thousands this week. Congratulations to you. I'll see you on the next hangout. Keep an eye out on your email. If I get any updates, I'll be emailing you guys. One team, one dream. We are positive. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye. Happy holidays.
All right. Happy holidays.